should. If we're being honest. I'm just saying. Cole, we love you. Anyway, we're going to our next female match. John, this is going to be so awesome. I hope you are looking forward to good grappling. If you guys want to be part of it, please comment in the commentary section over on the stream. We'll make you part of the show. But as we go to our next match...
Who do we have here?
Right now, we have, John...
We've got Ila with the...
Correct, and then we also have Liz Exell. So,
yes.
Already starting here, looking for some good judo. Ila, part of that...
Yeah, she's on top right now, trying to stay in this position. Nearly moves over into reverse half guard, but now controlling. She does not have the underhook on the top arm, but she's trying to pull up on that bottom arm to keep Liz on her back. Probably not a bad idea because Liz does have the underhook. She's working her way deep. Starting to straighten out the leg. And I don't know if she's going for deep half or what she's going after, but Ila looks like she is fishing for this darce. That can be really tough when the shoulder is that close to the hip, though. Oh, an excellent sweep, but going to end up on the bottom again, it looks like. Maybe not. See if she converts this one.
This is an interesting thing to see, John. You know, we're only in our fourth match right now, and you've seen a little bit of different styles come in so far, just between 4 different sets of folks right here. Even though you're seeing a little bit of that kind of work into pass, and you're getting that opportunity to get there, this is a very different approach of working that pass in half.
Man, look at what Ila's doing too. She's got the overhook, so she's conceding the underhook, but she's using this. Typically, I use this to combat the single leg from standing. You can put a lot of pressure. It's basically a Kimura grip. You put it on the back of your opponent's neck, and you can just ruin their posture. And you think, yeah, that'll stop them from getting a takedown, but you don't think of it so much from a guard perspective, but it's going to put your spine out of alignment, which is going to stop your power, and that can mess with a lot of your sweeps and submissions from the bottom. So kind of some pretty interesting...
Yes, you do, John. You do those things. I've seen you do them very close. It's not fun. You could stop doing that. That'd be great. As we continue here, moving still here in the same position, John, but you got to figure at some point something's got to give a little bit. Either the pass has to happen, or at times it looks like...
Oh, no, both legs are together now, so it should be all but a guaranteed sweep from Liz on the bottom. Yeah, and there she goes. She just elevates the hips, and she's in a very good passing position. She should, if she can, get that right knee into the armpit. She can put the bottom of her foot on the top of the thigh of Ila and then move over into mount, which is, she didn't do the first part, but she just moved right over into mount and now making grapevines, which can be very easy to kick out of, but initially, or if your opponent doesn't kick out of them, they just completely ruin your bridging power.
Absolutely. Putting a lot of heavy pressure on there, making it kind of miserable as she gets that high mount right now, working to keep that elbow isolated, while at the same time, where do you think she's going to transition from here, John?
Yeah, I mean, she's trying to get this other elbow going. I'm not sure if she just wants Ila to think about that elbow a little bit more and then move off to the near side elbow, because that's already elevated. But definitely probably going to move off into maybe like a S mount and go for an armbar.
I think you're calling your shots here, because it does look like she's angling a little bit for that.
Yeah, I mean, she's already got the elbows up, so Ila doing the wise thing and making a frame, getting her elbows down a little bit. If she could keep butt scooting north, then she'd be able to at least get Liz back into the regular mount.
It's a hard thing to yell out. Keep butt scooting.
She should be shimming her shoulders back and forth, bridging hard, and then trying to get her elbows on the tops of the knees of Liz to keep Liz in the low mount. At least her bridging will be effective then, because from the high mount it does very little good, and just hope that your opponent doesn't get your arms too far out of place.
I would like to go ahead and take credit as being the only, to my knowledge, John, sub-only tournament where seagulls are invited as spectators.
Or who are invited?
Seagulls.
Seagulls. It's just an open invitation, or you actually like send them out? You mail them out?
You just kind of put it out in the air.
Wow.
How dare you? That was your fault, and you know it.
Man. It's,
All right.
I don't even
I like
know.
that Tony Ibachek says 3/4 Nelson from top. We love that. Again, for those of you who are loving this stream, give us some thumbs up, some hearts, some moons, some clovers, all the good stuff. We want to see that, you guys. And if you get the opportunity, feel free to share and make yourself part of the broadcast.
Yep. Liz, still in mount. Trying to work maybe on a wrist lock. I'm not sure if she's going for the wrist lock or just using that as
just kind of
a tool to get the arm extended.
Maybe just to kind of throw her off just a little bit, yeah.
Moves over. I was trying to get out of this.
Looks like she's getting this arm isolated
right now. Liz thrown over for this arm bar.
Secures it just at the very end like that. Beautifully done by Liz.
Wow. Quick move, nice and technical.